Hey there, Mrs. Lohoff here, and we are at Module 2, Lesson 4. We're starting something brand new, multi-digit whole number multiplication. Basically, that means we're going to multiply some big numbers. All right, and for this lesson, what you need to make sure that you understand is how to do it. I'm going to show you two different ways. One is called the standard algorithm with little quotation marks around it. What that means is it's the way that most people remember how to do this, or most people have learned how to multiply large numbers. Afterwards, if you understand that method and it works for you, great. If you're feeling like that is really confusing, I have another way I'm going to show you called the area model. It's up to you which one works best for you. Find the method that you understand the best. Most learning coaches are going to know the standard algorithm, which is the one I'm going to show first. First, before we get into that, a lot of firsts here. I am sharing a multiplication chart with you with the multiplication facts from 1 to 12. You can download and print that, use that to help you with your work as you need to. All right, let's get ready to practice. One of the things that we learned in this lesson, and it kind of goes along with the powers of 10, is that when we're multiplying numbers that have zeros in them, like 800, by other numbers, our answer is going to have those same number of zeros. So 800 times 23 is going to be the same as 8 times 23, and then adding the two numbers afterwards. Let me show you what I mean, but my pen is not here. All right, that didn't seem long to you, but for me, that took a long time to get my pen to appear. But I got it. That's the most important thing. Okay, 800 times 23 is going to be the same as 23 times 8. And then we're going to add the two zeros. We have two zeros here that we need to add back to our answer. 23 times 8, well, 8 times 3 is 24. Write the 4, carry the 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 2 more. 16 plus 2 is 18. We are not done here because we need to get these zeros in. So I'm adding the two zeros and then coming back in to put my commas to separate my hundreds groups from my thousands groups. And the answer of 800 times 23 is 18,400. This is showing my work. So if you need to show work for corrections, this is what I would expect to see, something like this. All right, so the answer is going to have zeros with it when we multiply. Let's try this. Now we're multiplying 2,000 times 32. Well, I know my answer is going to have 3 zeros in it. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 32, which is the same as 32 plus 32, and then bring the zeros back. So let's go do that over here. 32 times 2. I always start multiplying on that right-hand side. Always, always, always. And adding and subtracting 2. We always start with the ones column, the first column on the right. So I multiply 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3, which is actually 2 times 30 because the 3 is in the tens place, is 6 or 60. We are not done. We need to bring the zeros in. And there are 3 of them. So let me put in 3 zeros. The answer to 2,000 times 32 is 64,000. This is showing my work. All right, let's try another example. No zeros this time. This is called the standard algorithm for multiplying large numbers. It's what most learning coaches are going to know. And let's practice. Again, we always start on the right-hand side. So I'm going to multiply the number 1 times each digit of 269. Then I'm going to place a 0 to help me multiply 20 times each of those digits again. And then we're going to add those two partial sums together. So start with the right-hand side. 1 times 9. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So I know that 1 times 269 is 269. And that makes sense because I know 1 times any number is that number. All right, now we're going to multiply by the 2, but the 2 actually represents 20. So I have to put a 0 here in the ones place so that I am multiplying by a group of 10, not by ones. And then I multiply the same as I did, but I'm starting with the 2 and the 9. So 2 times 9 is 18. I write down the 8 and I carry the 1. 2 times 9 was 18, so the 1 is carried up above the 6. 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12, and I have another one that I had to carry over, so 12 plus 1 is 13. I write the 3, and I carry the 1. Now I'm going to multiply 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and I have to add one more that was carried over. 4 plus 1 is 5. Now I know that 20 times 269 is 5,380. So I've got my ones times 269 and my 20 times 269. I'm going to add all of these together to come up with the total. 9 plus 0 is 9. 6 plus 8, 14. Write the 4, carry the 1. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus the one I carried makes 6. 0 plus 5 is 5. Put in my commas, and I know that 269 times 21 is 5,649. This is showing your work. This is what's called the standard algorithm that most learning coaches are going to be able to help you with. All right, let's try another one. Oh, I already went to the area model. All right, thought I had another one. I'm going to be showing more examples in each video. So this time I'm going to the area model, and I want to show 36 times 23. Now, if I were doing that in the standard algorithm, I would have them on top of each other, but they're side by side. I would rewrite this problem. With the area model, I'm going to take 36, and let me change color here. I'm going to make this 36. I'm going to write this in what's a purplish color. 36 is the same as 30 plus 6, right? If I break it apart, 30 plus 6. I get a different color for 23. Don't want to use red, but I think I'm going to have to. We'll make 23 in red. 23 is the same as 20 plus 3. Okay, so I'm taking these numbers and I'm breaking them apart. Now I'm going to multiply them together. Goodness, do we not have black on here? All right, we're going to do, that'll work. I want black. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I have black. All right. We're going to start. Doesn't matter where I start. I just need to know that this box right here is under the 30 and it's next to the 20. So I'm going to multiply those two numbers together. 20 times 30. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. And I have 1 0 from the 20 and 1 0 from the 30. So 30 times 20 is 600. For this box below here, I look and I see I am under the 30. Oh, interesting. I'm under the 30 and I'm next to the 3. So I'm going to multiply 30 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and I have 1 0. For this box, I can see I'm underneath the number 6, and I am across from 20. So I'm going to multiply 20 times 6. Well, 6 times 2 is 12, and I have a 0 there, so I need to add that back. The last box is underneath the 6 and next to the 3. 6 times 3 is 18. All right, I'm done with all the multiplying I need to do. I'm going to add. So the green box is 600. I line things up as carefully as I can. The blue box is 120. The pink box is 90. And the yellow box is 18. Add all of this together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 is 8. 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 plus 9, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. Write the 2, carry the 1. 6 plus 1, 7, plus the 1 I carried, 8. The answer to 36 times 23 is 828. This is called the area model. Now again, you can use the standard algorithm that we used before, or you can use the area model, whichever makes the most sense to you. Like I said before, this area model, this is the way that most adults are going to be able to help you. All right, I'm going to skip over the last one because I want to just give one example for each. There's the regular standard algorithm. There is the area model. I'm just going to skip right here. If you have questions, I will work more problems with each different type of way to solve it in the live classroom settings. So come and join me for that. We'll be dealing with multiplication of large numbers like this for a few days before you have a quiz. And reach out if you have questions, or you can give me a call, text me. I am here to help and support you. Okay, bye.